Okay, wonderful. We're back for more UCI and we're about to start on our delays and infill set page. This is a multi-layer page and we're going to use excuse me, a new component called a UCI layer controller along with the selector to reveal certain things at certain times and disappear them out of our view. This is a cool way of having things come on and off the screen on a UCI page without having another whole page. But we're going to get to that. But the initial setup for this page looks very complicated, and it's not. We just have to grab a couple of things out of the system to really get the top part of this page done. And the first things I'm going to grab is I'm just going to go up here and grab all of these. And because I've copied them on, I want to actually copy them. Put them here. The thing I'm going to do is order them correctly. Okay, good, that's a good start. Move them out. Oh, that's maybe a bit much. Give them a fair bit of thing. Now, we are going to make the fill purple color, no purple color. Cool. Then we need to have this router box. I'm going to take this whole thing, over here. I'm going to make it bigger. Then I'm going to grab the group box from around it and move it out. Here, I'll turn that grey so I know where it is. I'll lose it on the sheet. I'm going to turn these into that purple. Same one again. I'm just going to put the box back around it before I resize it. Cool. A little bigger. These need to be bigger as well. Just saying. These can also look a bit bigger, and kind of thing. Okay, I'm just going to go to the main page layer 2, which I've unlocked. I've been in here for a minute, so I'm just going to grab this text box and copy it. Go back to layer 2 of the delays infill set, and I'm going to paste here to begin with. Just a bit bigger. Call this destination. Then I'm going to copy this text box over to here. Make it the same size as the button. Copy it down. Copy it down. Copy it down. If it copies every time, that's great. If it doesn't copy, not so great. Okay, I'm going to make these just a slight bit bigger because I need a bit more info in each one. How do I do that? Okay, so this is going to be what these presets actually do. So the first one is mix left right to all. Next one, IP2 to left right. Sorry. Of course not. No, implemented delay. Left right to VA and infill. Input 2 to delay and infill, left right to PA, and last input 2 to infill, left right to PA and delay. Okay, so these are our, oops, we'll just redo our input. So good. I'm going to lift this up so it's in line. Good. Source. Left right. Input 2. Down here. This main. Actually, let's keep a PA delays. It's good to keep all of your language uniform when you're trying to make a system that people can use, and this is infill, of course. And that actually links up input 2 to infill, input 2 to infill, left right to PA and delays. So what it says here, that's what it's going to do on this preset. Let's emulate and check out whether we actually have it right. It's worth doing. So, yep, mix left right is going to all. Input 2 to delays, left right to PA and infill, that's correct. 3, input 2 to delays and infill, yes, left right to PA, beautiful. And input 2 to infill, left right to PA and delay. So this is all perfect. This is exactly what we want it to do. These are our presets as we want them to have. So that's working, that's good. This is a big part of this page. Let's now go and get, zoom out a smidge, we're going to get our delay gain, which is here. We're going to copy that. Here, let's just get rid of these off our screen. Let's be tidy, shall we? Let's paste. Paste. Thank you. Then let's get our infill gain as well. Infill gain. We are going to change this. We're not going to have infill gain 2, so I'm just going to grab this one. Copy. Paste. That's fine. Let's turn them into faders. And make them a lot bigger and fatter. Let's do our groupie box thing. So we should actually do the size thing, shouldn't we? Let's do size. Copy. Paste. Same size. Let's make our group box. Let's make it still grey. And let's size it. Good. your feeders. That's really good. Are they lined up? Yeah, they are. Oh, good Lord. Okay, good. Let us go and get those controls again one more time. So this is the delay level. Copy. Paste. And go and get infill gain. Copy. Paste. It's a bit that big, but we'll just go with it for now. Once again, I'm going to do the 14 thing. Okay, good. This is a start of what we want to have. Move this over a little. Now let us do, while we're here, let us quickly clean up our infill system, because we'd had it dual mono. I've become uncomfortable with that concept. I think I want it to just be, thank you, stereo. So a very quick way to do that, of course, is to turn this stereo, turn this stereo, and turn this stereo. And now we need to go infill 2 for that. I'm just going to pop you over there. My dear friend can come down the bottom here, as can you. This needs to be to HP to be Shakespeare. Right. Okay, now we already know how to do this color thing. Copy. Paste. Good, now let's have the right thing. And of course this can be filter safe. So that's all now reconnected. That's a readout on the gain from here. This is the actual gain that we're looking at. Oops, don't do that. Not right now. Not like that. Okay, I'll fix this all up in a second. And now that we've done that, I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the second one of these. I don't need it anymore, which is fine. Let me move this around over under here for the moment. And I need to get a selector again. Actually, no, I don't. I need to copy this selector. Twice. Just going to put them here. Now remembering that we can also have an in here. So I'm going to call this first one. Del level yes. That's going to go in here. And now del gain is still going to the standard delay, so that's pretty good. So this is going to be this color. As is this. Okay, good. Now in here, I actually want to change these a little bit, if that's okay. For the delay, I need to emulate. For the delay, I'm actually going to change these values a little bit. I'm going to call these delay default 1, just so we know what we're doing here. Delay default 2, delay default 3, delay default 4. Okay, now the values I'm going to actually put in here are 0, minus 3, minus 6, and even minus 12. I just want to have a few different versions of that for what we need. So disconnect that. Copy them. Back over to our interface. Displaying the delays. Paste. I've got to hit the right one. Paste. Good. So I'm just going to leave them there for the moment because I'm going to go and do the same operation on the infill ones. Sub def 2, we don't want that. That's not what we want. Thank you. So I'm going to call this infill default. Infill default. So of course we want this to be this color, just so we know what we're doing. Right, so now we know what's with what. We'll come back and tidy this up at some point soon, because we now have 3 of each, which is a lovely situation, but we'll tidy it up momentarily. Let's get our selector set though. Although with the infill, I'm actually happy with, yeah, I am. And we don't change the label and stuff because we're not looking at it at any point. So great, we can get those buttons and copy them. And we can go over here when it decides to cooperate and paste. I wish it would line up with the other one. Looks-ish it. Sort of. I do like my copy and paste. Actually, if I do that, paste. Yep, that'll do. Good. Good. And once again, we're going to do the purple. Just have a nice uniform color. Okay, so we actually need to say what these are, don't we? So if we start with these, I don't want to touch that. Copy. When I tell you to copy, otherwise it's trouble. And of course, we can actually use that to make sure they're in line. And this, of course, is infill level. Fabulous. So delays was 0. -3, -6, oops, that's 6, not 5, and -12. There are times when you want to have the delays quite under the main PA. -12 might be a reasonable thing. And don't forget, we've got the whole range of this to move through as well. This, of course, was 3, 0, -3, -6, which is fine. And we have display. I might put that down here, actually, just to be nice and neat. Okay. And I can put another group box around each one of those just to be nice. Because we want it to be the same size, we copy about the same size, which is pretty good. Actually, we can. Let's just put these in the bottom so they look like they're all one thing. That's pretty neat. Good. All right. I'm just going to move these over a smidge. And I'm going to move this in somewhat. And actually make it a smidge smaller. A bit, yeah. The reason I want to move these over a little is because what we want to put down here are actually our okay, great. Go back to layer 2, just do that. Layer 2 here, I actually want to grab all of these, copy them, and place them here. Cool. And I said in our original talk on this, move all these over a smidge. That's looking reasonably neat. That we are going to need one more navigation button, and that's here. Navigation button. And there. And here. This is go back to the main page. Right, now we have all of our navigation buttons, and it goes to the main page. So let's emulate and see what we have. So I'm in this page, takes me back to the main page, takes me to the layers and infill. My presets work, they're correct. That's interesting. Oh, okay. 0, yes, good. -3, -6, -12. I can actually boost it manually if I want to. That's actually doing what I want to do. 3, 0, -3, -6. That's for the infills. We're probably going to run the infills a lot there, but we'll certainly be running them mainly there. It would be very rare to have the infills -3, but we're going to give the operators the option. We'll go back to our main page doing that. This is very, very good. I'm very pleased so far. We will take a breather and pick it up in the next video. Thanks for watching.